Okay, so we will do a question with the continuous data. You can see the numbers here have decimals and they can take any values. So what we will do first of all is find the smallest number in this data. We'll start with the first one. First one is 35.0. And then bigger. We are trying to find the smaller number from that. The smaller number is keep going. 35.6, 34.8 is the smallest number. So just figured out that 34.8 is the smallest number, and we can choose a different shade, say this one for the bigger number. So bigger 48, then 50.0, 50.0, 53.1. Yes, so 53.1 is the biggest number. Now we got two numbers, the smallest and the biggest number. So what we do is, notice it has asked us to construct a grouped frequency table with 5 intervals. So 5 intervals we need. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to make these 6 boxes here, 6 rows, 3 columns. So first of all, I need to write in the first row, I need to write what we are doing. So it has the data below gives the average hours worked. That's what I will write. AVE, average hours worked. Here we have number and here we have frequency. Okay, I'll just, because the format is different, so number, and here we have got percentage. That's what we have done in the last question. So you can watch the previous video if you don't understand what I'm doing. This is what will be always number here, percentage here. You don't have to write in percent, like in percent like that. You don't have to write percentage, will be in percent, right? So hours worked. Now notice that smallest number is 34.8. So what we do is we try to look for a round value below 34.8, which is in 5s or 10s. So if I go below 34, I will get closest is 30. Okay, so that is my smaller number. I will start from 30. That will, you need to find the next lower in multiples of 5. And this one, see 53.1, I can go 5 higher than that, and that will become 55. You can go multiples of 10 also. So if I go multiples of 10, the lower value from 34.8 will be 30 again, and the higher value from 53.1 will be 60, right? So if you go multiples of 10. So what you want to see, you want to make intervals. It said 5 intervals. So we want to see, if I want to make 5 intervals, can I go by 10 or can I go by 5? So I start from 30, which is the lower value. If I go by 10, 30 to say 40, and then 40 to 50, I get only 2. Yeah, maybe 3, because 53 is, so then 50 to 60, only 3 intervals. Okay, I don't need that. I need more, I need 5. So if I go from 30 to 35, then from 35 to 40, and from 40 to 45, and then 45 to 50, and from 50 to 55, I get 5 intervals, right? So that's the idea. Now a trick to find that, in case you want to find it, I will do it right on top of the table, is that you, from, remember we did 55 is the upper limit and minus 30 is the lower limit, and you can divide that by 5 and you get 5. So you are making intervals of 5. Okay, this is how you think about it. Okay, so because you want 5 intervals, you divide it by 5 and you get a 5. So you have a difference of 5. Sometimes this 5 which we get in the end, this one, That may be 4 or 6 or 7. You can group them accordingly. Okay, this time just we are dividing by 5 because we need 5 intervals. It's coming as 5, so your difference is also 5, which can be confusing, right, to you. But you understand this 5 is how many intervals you want, and that 5 is how many intervals you have. What's the range difference between the two numbers in each row? That's this 5. Okay, hopefully it makes sense. And now you start counting. So one more thing I want to say is that sometimes in the book this 35 on the top is not included in this area, so it's better to write 34.9 here because we have only decimals like that. So better to write 39.9, one point down, 44.9, and this will be 49.9, and this will be 54.9. Okay, so just see 34.9 becomes 35 there, 39.9 becomes 40 here, 44.9 becomes 45 here, 49.9 becomes 50 here. Good. So that is a easy way of remembering things. Okay. If you want to write 35 here, then you should always write down less than or equal to. So it's from 30 less than or equal to 35, like that. Okay, but just to avoid all this confusion, better to write 34.9, that you are including from 30 to 34.9 here. So now you will count the numbers, and I think 34.8 is the only number which will come here. So only one number which we have now accounted for. And what I will do is I will pick up some color and start striking them out like that has been accounted for. And one I have written there. Between 35 and 39.9 I have to see 35 is there, 1, then 34, 39.9. From 35 to 39 this is 2, 39.9 this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6. So we got 6 numbers here. So by striking them out like that, if you miss something, you can later on come and change, make the change. Okay. So next one now. We need between 40 and 44.9. So 40, that one, and 44.9 is this one also, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 8 here. Between 45 and 49.9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 there. And now between 50 and 54.9 is 1, 2, 3. So we got 3 there. And now we will add all of them in the next column. So total here will become 6 plus 1, 7, 15, 15, 20, 23. 23, and it will tell you, you can actually count, or in the question usually it can tell you, see, 23 countries. So that means this is correct here, right? So we did not miss anything, and everything is okay. Now remember, percentage is 1 divided by the number divided by the total, 23, times by 100 equal to that much. Okay, and I will just make it bigger so it's all in one line. 6 and you can round it up to 1 decimal place or as the question wants is enough. Okay, or 2 decimal places is enough. Usually if it is not mentioned, we go with 2 decimal places, right? 6 divided by 23 times by 100 equal to that much. Just keep that consistency. 8 divided by 23 times by 100 equal to 5 divided by 23 times by 100 to 3 divided by 23 times by 100. Okay, and these ones, if I now round them up properly, they become 4.35. So yeah, I'm wondering, should I just make it rounded with no decimal places? That's what I'm thinking, because it will be hard to do it on the histogram. Okay, now there are two things. You can draw the histogram when it comes like this decimals. Usually we will leave this rounding up. We do not do the percentages. This is very hard to plot. We actually plot the numbers in the histogram. We can, or the bar chart. Now what's the difference between histogram and bar chart? Histogram is just a bar chart. Because it is a continuous data, all the bars will be joined together. I will show you what I mean in a minute. I'll get some graph here. So I need from 30 to, I need 5 bars. Okay, so let's go with another page here, graph paper I've got. Okay, so I will draw using red shapes. I'll just pick that up. And I will just draw, say here, and I'll take the screenshot. From here I will draw up to, so I need only 1 2 3 4 5. So this should be enough. 1 2 3 4 5, that should be enough. And height wise, how much I need 8 was the maximum. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, I'll go one more, 8 there, right? Okay, so that's what I need. So what I will now do is I'll take some screenshot of this thing and I will bring it on the next page. So why not from here? So I've taken a screenshot of that and I'll bring it back to my place here. Maximize it, paste it here, maybe here, and then we can drag it somewhere where we need. Cool. And we can now start drawing on it. So see the first one, 34.9. Let's first of all label it. So labeling will be like so. This area is frequency and this area is average hours worked. Average hours worked. Okay, so this is my 30, this is 40, this is 50, this is 60, this is 70, this is 80. Now there is you can start from any number, and usually you can break the line there that I can start from any number. The second one I don't want to break because it's going to be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 because maximum number here is 8. Okay, now I want to draw the bars from 30 to 35. Oh, okay, I went there wrong here, so I'm going to erase that part. I want to go by 5, so 35 and 40, 45, 50, 55. That's all I need. So from 30 to 35 there, which is 34.9, I want to go only one bar from here to here. You know what, I can do better than that. I can pick up now a drawing shape. Oops, sorry, Next one, click and draw the shape there. Okay, done. Then 6 I need, up to 6. So again draw the shape up to 6. The next one is up to 6. Now this is actually not that amazing. Trying to get it right. Okay, that's better. The third one is up to 8. Okay, that is behind that. Okay, interesting things. But we face challenges and we will be able to do those things like so. Good. And maybe a bit down here. Okay. Next one is 5. Let's go from this side. Always draws a little bit off. And we go right there. Okay. Think that is okay. Cool. And then the last one is 3. See right there. There you go. Enough. So there you go. This is your histogram. See, the bars are joined together. It's a bar chart, but it's because it's continuous data, the bars are all joined together. So this is called a histogram. That's it. And we will talk about histograms and other things in the next video also. So we have now today done this much. We have got the continuous data in different numbers of 23 countries, average hours worked by people. We have made a frequency table out of it. We calculated the percentages also, which were not needed in this diagram. We just use the numbers to plot the histogram. So you can either use the percentage to plot the histogram, or you can use the numbers to plot the histogram depending on what they want in the question. Here they did not specify anything, so we just use the numbers. Thank you.